Prophet Scribes. The Prophet did not know how to read or write. Upon the arrival of Wahi, revelation, he routinely called for one of his scribes to write down the latest verses. Zayd ibn Thabit narrated that, because of his nearness to the Prophet's mosque, he was often summoned as scribe whenever the Wahi descended. When the verse pertaining to jihad, striving in the way of Allah, was revealed, the Prophet called on Zayd ibn Thabit with an inkpot and writing material, the shoulder blade of a camel, and began dictating. There is also evidence of proofreading after dictation. Once the task of recording of verses was complete, Zayd would read them out to the Prophet to make sure that no writing error had crept in. Though revealed verbally, the Quran consistently refers to itself as al-Kitab, the book, as something written. In fact, verses were recorded from the earliest stages of Islam, even as the young community suffered countless hardships under the wrath of Quraysh. Thus, verses revealed in Mecca were recorded in Mecca. Muslim scholars have recorded the names of approximately 65 companions who worked as scribes for the Prophet at one time or another. The Arabic word for scribe is katib, which comes from the root ktb, meaning to gather, to put letters together, to record. The word katib denotes one who writes, one who records. The word katib occurs 4 times in the Quran, once in verse 283 in Surah Al-Baqarah, and 3 times in verse 282 in the same surah. The Prophet's scribe included Aban ibn Sa'id, Abu Ayyub al-Ansari, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, Abu Hudayfa, Abu Sufyan, Abu Salama, Ubay ibn Ka'b, Thabit ibn Qais, Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, Az-Zubayr ibn al-Awwam, Zayd ibn Thabit, Umar ibn al-Qattab, Uthman ibn Affan, Ali ibn Abi Talib, and Mu'ad ibn Jabal. The scribes set down the judgments the Prophet gave, wrote letters for him, drew up treaties between him and tribal chiefs, and looked after the administrative affairs.